In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to add a website link. So quite often we use website links for learners to go and read content or watch a video. They're used mostly for learning activities. So you've clicked on website links to come to these Moodle tutorials, and they've taken you to YouTube for you to watch this tutorial. So let me show you how to do that. I've got my editing already turned on. You can tell from the icons that are next to each of the items on the page. There's resources and activities that you can add. Activities tend to be discussion forums and assignments and activities, games, quizzes, those kinds of things. So there's the crossword when I gave you the crossword in the previous course. Over here is resources, where you can add pages and any of the things that are here in most of the course tabs tend to be resources. So here is where you add a website link. It says URL, so you click on add URL, and then let's call it a name. What will we give it? I'll send you to the School of Instructor Ed webpage. So you give it a name. You don't have to give it a description, but you can, and I'm going to do that just so that you can see on the home page what that looks like. So we'll say instructor's diploma information. So when I have a description written here, I need to click display description on course page in order for learners to see this description. If I don't click this little box, that's never seen, and I'll show you why when I go back to the home page. So I've got a URL that I've saved, and I'm just going to put paste. So there's the URL, and here is where I choose how I want to display it. So automatic will just take you from your Moodle page to the instructor diploma page. Embedding it means that the page will show right within the home page. The reason we don't do that in Moodle is because when you embed too many things, Moodle starts to move slower. So I choose to use pop-up most often. I like pop-up because it allows you to go to that other URL, in this case the instructor diploma page, without being taken away from the course shell. So it's still easy enough to close the pop-up when you're done and you're back in the course shell. So then you can choose save and return to course, and I'll show you what it looks like. So here's the URL, the page that we just added. This is the description right here. So when I clicked on that little checkbox, it made the description show up here. You can also edit this page, and you can choose to have your description a little bit indented, or let's say you want to put it in red, so you'll choose the text and you'll choose red. So there's anything you want to do, you can do. Just click save and return to course. It looks like what you saw it look like when you made it on the other page. So sometimes that's helpful, and you might remember in 4151 I sometimes had descriptions here for the faculty focus links that I sent you to remind you that you're going to need to open an account to go to that web page. So that's handy. Otherwise, you'll notice all of these URLs that I added, I didn't bother to put in a description because I didn't feel it was necessary. So that's how you add a URL or a web page.